What ho, ladies, gentlemen, and other life forms. The White Phoenix welcomes you guys, that's you, watching this, to another unboxing video. And this isn't one I ever thought I would be doing. In fact, some of you watching may be surprised to know that I'm doing this. But this is indeed a thing. And we have here a gigantic post bag. Feast your eyes on that. This is about to get torn the hell open because this is what I do. Oh look, there's a hole in it already. That'll make things infinitely easier. Rip, tear, maim, destroy. Oh, you can see things already. See things ready. Oh right, hang on. I need to sort of hide those. I don't want to show you those yet. Actually, I'll take them out for now. Yes, you always show you those, yeah. We need to show you something else first. If I can get this thing to come out. I don't want to show you just for the front, that's all. Ah! Come on! Bring it forward. Bring it and nothing. Something else. Eventually, I win the struggle. Man versus box. But what is in the box? There's a clue. The PlayStation logo that only means good things. Oh, this looks very swish. Very nice, yes. Oh god, am I going to need scissors? Quite possible. No, come on, I will do this with bare hands alone. I'm well versed in doing that, actually. Ask anyone at my work. And it flips open to reveal. Ooh, there's things in here, as you may see. Yes, a bit dusty, but that's normal. This is used, but in good condition, just so you guys know. And we'll shove the blue box aside to reveal. Oh gosh, don't break it now, Chris. There we go. Indeed, I'll give you a better look at that. Hang on. I can't move box. This is the PlayStation VR for the PS4. Yes, I'm taking a step into virtual reality. And I didn't think I was ever going to do this, but there is a good reason why I'm going to do this. And I was looking to get this for much cheaper than it goes in the shops. So I did pretty good, assuming it works. I've yet to try this, but I'll let you know how that goes eventually. So this is the headset itself. You put this on your face. There's your eye holes where you see the game through. I have tried one of these before at my uncle's house. My cousin, his daughter, has gotten one of these, and I helped them set it up, and as thanks, they gave it a try. And from that moment, I knew I had to have one. Yeah. But there's also one other specific reason I have to have one, which I'll explain. There's earphones which go inside your ears, obviously, where else do they go? And that gives you sort of 3D sound. That's the whole idea. When you have this on, you can't see a thing around you. That's one of the very cool things about it. It completely cuts you off from the outside world. Also, one thing I really love about this, and it's one reason I went for it, is you can adjust this to fit if you're wearing specs. So for someone like me who has glasses, this is super. So that's the headset itself. Without that, you're not going to do much. But also, you're not going to do much without the rest of it. This here, this little black box, is where it basically acts as a processing unit for the VR, essentially. Because the PS4 alone doesn't have the power to do it. At least I don't think it does. So you plug your HDMI and USB in there from the headset. And yeah. So it's quite handy, tells you can see that. HDMI TV, HDMI, I don't know if you can see that properly. Possibly not. HDMI PS4. It's very well labelled and there's instructions to go with it, I hope. I'll figure it out if there isn't. That's what the internet is for, and I've done it once anyway, so. But that's the little box of goodness. Oh, this is also another important bit of kit. This is the camera. This is how the PS4 sees your headset. The headset has a set of LED lights on it, and the camera sees those lights, and that's how. Oh, it's got a PS logo on it, very nice. And that's how it detects the movement and all that jazz. So without this, nothing's really gonna happen, yeah. But Sometimes you can't actually get the cab with it, so I was lucky to get it with everything, basically. I'm quite happy with that. I don't think there's much else, just that the cables and stuff. I'm going to let this layer out. One last thing to see. Oh no, that's it. That's the whole lot. Yeah, you got the cable. Oh, that's right, because the cable's rigid. Yeah. Oh, they're all in here, you nimrod. Yeah. This is where the rest of it is, I forgot about that. Yes, big instruction book, PlayStation VR. That's a huge instruction book. But you need it, because while this is easier to set up than a PC VR headset, it still requires a little bit of messing around with wires. There's the power, it's got its own separate power supply, which figures, I guess. Lucky it does come with its own HDMI cables, which is very cool. It should be, the price you're paying for it. There's another one, and you've got the HDMI. It's a micro USB cable, as is the norm. Oh, and look at that, they even give you some replacement buds for the earphones when they get all gummy, which honestly will probably happen with me. And there's little other instructions and all that jazz. But yes, that is the PS4, the PSVR. Why is it PS4? Well, it is the PS4, damn it. The PSVR, which I'm going to be setting up in a while and having a go of. Oh yes, I've been waiting for this. But a PSVR headset is worth nothing without some games to play it with. There are two games I'll get out of the way first, because they came with it. They're not actually VR. So hang on, let me zoom out a minute. The first is Prey. I've heard of this. I know it was originally on the PC, then they remade it, but I've never played it. It's not a VR game, but you can play it with what's called a cinematic mode. You put the headset on, and some normal games let you play them in cinematic mode, so you can sort of play them. I don't quite know how it works, but you can play it in privacy. You don't need your TV screen, which is quite nice. I'm going to try that out with this. We have to play it. Fight the invasion. Your mind, the station, Earth itself. Nothing is safe from the alien threat. You are Morgan Yu. You, not me. Lead scientist aboard Talos 1. Skyrim reference. Working on a scientific breakthrough meant to offer humanity forever, alter humanity forever. As the first test subject, you are granted incredible powers at the cost of a fractured memory. Damn those fractures. But the experiments have gone awry. I love that word, awry. And hostile alien organisms have overrun the station. As you uncover the secrets of your past, you must use your mind-bending powers and unique weapons to decide the fate of Talos 1 and all humanity. That does sound pretty damn cool. Never was gonna get this game at all. It's just part of... I got this on eBay, by the way. So I'm wondering what it's gonna be like. That could be quite enjoyable, but we'll see. Other non-VR game I got is another one I never heard of. And I never heard of this one at all. This is Hidden Agenda, and it features the PlayLink thingy. It doesn't require VR, but this is about Supermassive Games. What did they make again? Damn it. They made Until Dawn. Yes, it's by the makers of Until Dawn, this one, which is a damn good horror game. Trust no one. Either alone or with friends, choose now how the hunt for the infamous Trapper Killer unfolds in this gripping crime thriller for the makers of BAFTA Award winner Until Dawn. I have a playthrough of that on the channel, so go watch that. That's a fun game. Use your smart device, such as a phone, to uncover clues, receive hidden objectives, and make a major decisions with life or death consequences. Outwit a ruthless serial killer with up to 5 other players, using takeovers to seize control at critical moments. Solve the mysteries of team in story mode, or while secretly conspiring against one another in competitive mode. So basically, you play this as normal, but other people can play them on the devices, and they can influence how the story goes, which sounds pretty interesting. Sadly, I don't have any people I know to try that with. Maybe Dad might. I'll have to let him know about this game. This makes me think a bit of Heavy Rain, which is another game I enjoyed quite a bit of. I'll have that. Might be fun to do a playthrough of. But there's the 2 random additions I ended up with. Now for the main events. The first of my 2 VR games I have gotten. Oh boy. You thought it was bad normally. Now you get Resident Evil 7 in VR. Holy crap. I have already done a playthrough of this game on the PC, so feel free to check that out if you'd like to see how that went. It was spectacular. I loved Resident Evil 7. Did not expect them to do this with it. So now I get to experience it all over again, only this time right in my freaking face. Oh boy. Horror comes home. Trust me, I'm not going to bother reading about this because I've been over Resident Evil myself, but I want to give this a try. That's because VR and horror are basically the perfect mix. And this is going to be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yes, Resident Evil VR. Before I move on to the final game, I do have two other games to try out. One came with another game, and one I got through PS Plus. The one I got through PS Plus is Riggs, which features mecha, and that is non-VR or VR. I've never played it yet, but that'll be a good one to try with this thing that we got. The other one is the X-Wing mission for Star Wars Battlefront. I don't like Star Wars Battlefront. I didn't like that, but apparently that X-Wing mission is something special, so I will be doing a video of that as and when I figure out how to hook it up with this. I think it's just it's not as complicated as it sounds, because it just draws a picture from the TV. I hope I don't have any problem, actually recording this, because that would be lame. But the reason I have a play at PSVR, that I went out of my way to get one, to see if I'd get one, is the game I'm about to show you. This is one of my favourite video games ever made. The chance to experience this in VR was too good to pass up. I give you Skyrim VR. How could I possibly say no to this? Let's face it, I just had to. Now, I know it's not perfect because weight controls, but still, the possibility of feeling like I'm actually in the game world of Skyrim is going to blow my socks off. Let's have a look what it says on the back. Epic Fantasy Reborn. Dragons, long lost to the passages of the Elder Scrolls, have returned to Tamriel, and the future of the Empire hangs in the balance. As Dragonborn, the prophesied hero born with the power of the voice, you are the only one who can stand amongst them. And this is a really important part, a true full-length open-world game of VR. It is the entire game, nothing's been cut out. Has arrived from award-winning developers Bethesda Game Studios. Skyrim VR reimagines a complete epic fantasy masterpiece with an unparalleled sense of scale, depth and immersion. From battling ancient dragons to exploring rugged mountains and more, Skyrim VR brings to life a complete open world for you to experience anywhere you choose. And it's got Dawnguard, Hearthfire and Dragonborn, all the DLC. It's based off a special edition, so it'll look like better than it did when it released. This is going to be fantastic. Apart from the movement issue, because if you're using the Move controllers, which I'll get to in a second, then you have to do this weird teleport thing, as I understand it. You can play it with a DualShock, but then you lose the cool ability to actually swing weapons around with your hands, which I can't wait to do. Another thing is, because I've got this on the PS4, there won't be mods, but to be honest, I already have one heavily modded Skyrim. I don't want to faff around with a second, so there you have it. I cannot wait to break this out. This is going to be absolutely insane. One last note, I'll just scooch over here. Let me find where I put this. Ah, yes. Now, with VR headsets, I should put this on here so you can get a better look at it. Maybe. Okay, that's not working. Hold on. That's better. Right. So, obviously with VR, one of the main draws is you can use your hands to do things. You can actually physically interact with the game world as if you were using your own hands. But you might have noticed, how do you do that with this? Because I don't have any controllers. Well, apparently the PS Move works with it. A specific a specific reissue of it for the PS4 that they brought out. But I didn't buy those. You wanna know why? Already got some. Turns out they're the exact same as the ones used with the PS3, and I've had these gathering dust for ages. I've never really broken these out. I knew there was a reason I ended up with these, and now there is. These are apparently perfectly work with exactly the same thing. So I'll have to get used to using the buttons on them, of course, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But getting used to this overall is going to take some doing, you know, but it will be good. And that's your lot. That is the PSVR, which is probably going to be the last damn thing console that I will ever buy, to be perfectly honest with you. For many reasons. Maybe if I'm getting older. But I'm hoping to get a lot of enjoyment out of this thing. I'll be doing videos and probably more than likely a stream with this thing. That will be interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna work that one out, but I'll figure it out somehow. So hope you guys enjoyed that unboxing of the PlayStation VR. If you enjoyed that, feel free to leave a like, comment and share if you did so, and if you fancy it, fire up that subscribe button. Cheers very much for watching, keep your fire burning, and I'll see you guys next time.